So my wife says, I would like patio furniture, sends me this picture. So I designed a patio couch. And always remember, please wear your safety glasses and equipment. My wife wanted to help me cut some of the parts. So this is us cutting out some of the pieces on the miter saw, and the dog hit the camera stand before we noticed it, and we're just using a stop block to make sure we get all the right lengths. So just checking the plans, and then our son woke up, so I continued on by myself while she went and took care of him. And here I'm just cutting everything down to size, and then ripping the 2x4s down in order to produce 1x4 slats for the seating area. There I'm just practicing because I hadn't used my table saw in a while, want to get familiar with it again. So we have all our parts over here to make our patio. So these are our main braces, our slats, side supports, front legs, back legs. So that's what the plan is now. In this step, I'm getting all my tools together and then beginning to build each leg, starting off just figuring out exactly how I want them, and then right here I've moved on to the second leg. So here I'm putting the main stretcher there and using additional blocks as support to help me raise it up, and then just putting the back two supports on to get the frame of it. Here I'm laying out the supports for the slats for the seat themselves, and that middle one I've doubled up for a fifth leg, which you can see I'm installing here. Now I'm just getting the slats there, putting those in with 1.25" screws and getting them pretty tight, testing it out there, and now I'm working on the back support. Here I'm putting the second slat on the back, which I end up don't liking and replacing later on, but just cutting it down using some spacers to get the proper distance there. So just some additional fit and finish, and then here I'm just screwing it in and getting it all complete for the first time. So here it is, as is, it's complete. I don't like this middle one right here. That is actually just a thin piece as opposed to a full 2x4, and I don't know if you can see that, it flexes a lot, and I don't like that. I also just don't like how it looks with this cross beam like coming in, so I might take that apart, cut it that 2x4 and stick it in there instead. So I'm going to do that now. So here I'm just removing the previous back piece, cutting down another 2x4 to our distance, and then locating it with those same spacer blocks. This was at about 3 in the morning, so I was definitely having some trouble getting everything squared up, but then I just installed those with some 2-inch screws, and then included that little back brace there to keep everything stiffened up. So here's the couch. All we need to do now is get some cushions for it, and that will raise up to the proper height. Right now it's sitting at about 12 3/4 height, which isn't bad, but could definitely be a little taller. The cushions we're going to get are 5.5 inches thick, so it'll bring it up to about 18 1/4 inches, which is the standard height for a couch. The arms and back are a little bit lower, but that's just because I wanted to keep it a little bit smaller since our patio is not that big. But this is it in its entirety. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.